Tim and Jeanette. In this time, we are looking back with you to your time in Burundi as missionaries, together with Isabel, your daughter. But I can scarcely believe that it's already such a long time. Can you just tell us, when was it that you were sent out there from Wapatra?
Thank you, Jaco. Yes, the first time we went to Burundi was in 2007. We flew up, and then we identified the great need of training pastors. And then in 2008, we drove up to Burundi, and then we went to settle there.
So 6 years already, hey? The main focus was training pastors in Africa, is that it?
Yes, there's such a big need in Africa, and especially in Burundi after the 14-year war. Between 15 and 20,000 pastors, untrained, with, I guess, about 10 or 15 people that have received training.
Amazing. Now, Jeanette, this question for you. You were based in Bujumbura, the capital of Burundi. What was it like just living there, just briefly?
Living there is okay. It's not too bad. If you look at the traffic, here we moan about rush hour, but there rush hour is really bad. You've got your 2-lane road with 5 cars trying to pass you on each side. So
sure.
That wasn't so great. But otherwise it was okay.
It's a typical African capital city.
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you share 1 or 2 highlights of the time in Burundi with us, where you really just saw the Spirit of God working there?
Well, I saw all the pastors were so grateful for the training. They were really touched by the training, and they had reports back from how their congregations really appreciated it. And I recall one pastor coming to our house, and he brought a chicken and some vegetables to come thank us. So I said, I think he assumed I would cook it, and I gave it back to him and said to him, please go home and celebrate this and enjoy this with your family. But it really touched my heart because he gave it all he had.
Okay, now you have returned to South Africa, you and Jeanette and Isabel, and you're currently pursuing, starting with a postdoctoral program at the Northwest University. But the work in Burundi is continuing because Ruben Safari is still there and he's continuing with the work. Can you just give us an idea of the way forward as you understand that it's going to happen?
Yes, I think there's always a danger as missionaries we can be there too long and we can cause a culture of dependency. And that's why it's been very important, and I'm really thankful to the way we planned the mission, that it wasn't about me, but it's a partnership between Wapatrand, us and Ruben, someone from the country. And so in that sense, the mission can go forward. And then it can really grow even faster. Because Ruben really knows the culture, he knows how to communicate it. And just working together, we learn from one another.
And as I understand it, they're going to start a formal Veritas office now, or Veritas office in Burundi.
Yes, so I'm excited by that. And I think the way forward will be a lot of more volunteers. And that's really the heart, because the need is so great that one person or 2 people cannot reach everybody. But as this grows, more and more people, and the 15 or 20,000, I'm optimistic. Recently Veritas wrote a newsletter, and I think they're correct. We had about 500 people we've reached, but we hope in 10 years to be 5,000. Because in other countries, Veritas has achieved that. Yes. And the need is so big that let's trust the Lord for God to do great things in Burundi.
Wonderful. So just finally, just one or 2 prayer points. What can you suggest as prayer points for our church for the work in Burundi?
I think always Ruben, because finding trustworthy men, that he finds those men who will be able to support him. I think that's a very, very important thing. And I think at this time the country is also going through a very difficult time. Elections are coming. So the issues between the Hutu and the Tutsis haven't been completely worked out. In the groups we've had, there's been unity, amazing reconciliation. But there's still a division. And it's fear-based. And I'm very optimistic. This change can grow. But there is that fear, the past, and that it doesn't repeat itself.
Thank you very much for this interview, and you can be assured of our continuing prayers also for you as you pursue your life there in Potchefstroom, and may God work with you and through you also for the rest of your life.
Thank you, Jaco. And I'm very grateful for this partnership that we're going to be part of. Thank you.
Thank you.